What up, guys? Well, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. You're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Orlando for Wednesday, September 27th, 2023, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. After a 146-day strike, Hollywood writers will return to work Wednesday, their union said late Tuesday, following a leadership vote to end the work stoppage and approve an agreement on a new deal that will reach within major studios over the weekend. In a statement on its website, the Writers Guild of America said 3 of its committees voted unanimously to recommend the package that will now be sent to its members for a ratification vote to be held from Monday through October 9th. The committees also voted to end the strike as of 12:01 a.m. Wednesday. The union said this allowed writers to return to work during the ratification process, but does not affect the membership's right to make a final determination on contract approval. The WGA, which has some 11,000 members, and the Alliance of Motion Pictures Television Producers reached a tentative deal Sunday, raising expectations that the second longest writers' strike in history would come to an end. For the first time, the union on Tuesday released details of the deal, which it had called exceptional, the night it was agreed to. The 3-year deal includes pay bumps and increased residuals from streaming on services such as Netflix and Disney+, which was a driving issue behind the strike. The deal will now see foreign streaming residuals now based on foreign subscribers, amounting to a 76% increase, meaning Netflix's 3-year foreign residual will increase from the current $18,684 for a 1-hour episode to $32,830. It also includes bonuses from streaming service, series, and movies based on viewership. Another prominent concern for striking writers was the burgeoning industry and the use of artificial intelligence in the creation of media. The deal stipulates that AI-generated material is not considered literary source materials or assigned materials, and that studios cannot require writers to use AI software, but writers may use it if they choose to and their studio consents. The studio must also disclose to writers if any material they have been given has been generated by AI or incorporates material written by such software. The deal comes in an estimate rough value of $233 million a year. That is down from the $429 million in the writer's proposal, but significantly higher than the $86 million offer made by the AMPTP Trade Alliance of Major Film and Television Producers. The writers went on strike in early May after negotiations with studios and streaming services fell through, bringing a halt to television productions. In mid-July, the Screen Actor Guild American Federation of Television and Radio Artists joined the movement, shutting down any remaining active studio productions. SAG-AFTRA is still on strike to secure its own deals with studios, where wages, streaming, residuals, and AI remain sticking points. And in a related story, the late-night talk shows The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon and Late Night with Seth Meyers have announced their return in the wake of the Writers Guild of America strike. The Tonight Show will return with new episodes beginning Monday at 11:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on NBC, while Late Night with Seth Meyers will air at 12:35 a.m. The Late Night official Twitter account said, "Huge thanks to all Late Night fans for your support over the last 5 months. The Tonight Show, Late Night, and countless of other shows have been off the air since the writers' strike began in May." HBO announced that the premiere date for True Detective Night Country on Wednesday. The 4th season of the drama premieres January 14th. Jodie Foster stars as Detective Liz Danvers along with Detective Evangeline Navarro, played by Callie Reyes. Danvers investigates the disappearance of 8 men from an Alaskan research station. The disappearance occurs just as an extended nightfall hits the city of Ennis, Alaska. Finn Bennett, Fiona Shaw, Christopher Eccleston, Isabella Starr-LeBlanc, and John Hawkes also star. HBO first announced the fourth season of the show in early 2022. They began production in Iceland that November. Each season of True Detective has featured a different set of detectives in different locations. The first season starred Woody Harrelson and Matthew McConaughey in Louisiana. Season 2 featured Vince Vaughn, Colin Farrell, Rachel McAdams, and Taylor Kitsch in California. Season 3 starred Mahershala Ali, Carmen Ejogo, Stephen Dwarf, Scott McNairy, and Ray Fisher in the Ozarks. Isa Lopez showruns, writes, directs, and executive produces. Foster is also an executive producer with Pastel's Marie Jo Winkler, Barry Jenkins, Adele Romanowski, and Mark Zariak. True Detective creator Nick Pizzolatto and Season 1 director Carrie Joji Fukunaga remain executive producers alongside McConaughey and Harrelson. Additional executive producers include Chris Munday, Alan Page Arregia, Steve Gollin, and Richard Brown. The NBC game show Deal or No Deal is coming back with a new host and a new location. Deal or No Deal Island premieres next year. NBC released an announcement Wednesday with the photo of host Joe Manganiello sitting with a silver briefcase wearing island attire. They also released a video of former host Howie Mandel passing the briefcase to Manganiello. The game show will film at an undisclosed island location. Manganiello will still instruct contestants on deals with the banker between two briefcases with surprise amount of money inside. An announcement video showed Mandel in the studio announcing the new revival. However, given his germophobia, Mandel is reluctant to travel. So Manganiello agreed to take over, and Mandel gives him a briefcase full of travel supplies. Those supplies include a mask for COVID-19 prevention and ointment for inner thigh rashes. Mandel will remain as an executive producer. He hosted Deal or No Deal from 2005 to 2009, additional specials, and a 2018 CNBC revival. NBC's American edition is based on the Dutch game. Models typically held the briefcase, but the revival announcement made no mentions of new models. Katy Perry is joining the Peppa Pig universe. The 38-year-old singer and television personality will voice the character Miss Leopard in a new special scheduled for release in 2024. The Peppa Pig official Twitter account shared the news Wednesday alongside a first look at Perry's character. Deadline said Miss Leopard will appear in an episode of the three-part Peppa Pig Wedding Party special, which premieres in the spring 2024. Miss Leopard is a dressmaker who helps with preparations for the wedding between Mr. Bull and Mrs. Cow. Hasbro Entertainment President Olivier Dumont says, "We're incredibly thrilled to have such a A-list talent join the family fun adventures of Peppa Pig. As a loving parent and fan of Peppa herself, Katy Perry is a perfect fit to voice the character of Miss Leopard." Peppa Pig is an animated children's series that hails from Hasbro Entertainment. The show is created by Neville Ashley and Mark Baker and follows the piglet Peppa and her family. Peppa Pig originally premiered in May 2004 and will celebrate its 20th anniversary next year. The series airs on Nickelodeon and Paramount Plus in the United States. Dumont says, "Reaching this brand milestone of 2 decades, being able to work with an outstanding talent like Katy is a testament of the worldwide success of Peppa Pig and her ability to deliver entertainment no fans will want to miss. This is just one of the many exciting projects we have in the pipeline for fans and families to commemorate Peppa Pig's 20th anniversary in 2024, such as live events and attractions, products, and partnership, Peppa's parties all over the world, and much more. Everyone's invited to our year-long celebration." Perry previously voiced characters on The Simpsons and the Smurfs movie. Peacock is teasing Wolf Like Me Season 2. The streaming service shared a trailer for the season Wednesday featuring Issa Fisher, Josh Gad, and new cast member Edgar Ramirez. Wolf Like Me is a romantic comedy drama that follows Gary, played by Gad, a single father living with his daughter Emma, played by Ariel Donahue, in Adelaide, Australia. The pair meets Mary, played by Fisher, an advice columnist who is secretly a werewolf. Season 1 ended with Gary and Mary expecting a baby together and divulging Mary's secret to Emma. The Season 2 trailer shows Gary and Mary navigate Mary's pregnancy and the return of a hot guy from Mary's past. An official synopsis reads, will their child be a human or a wolf? Just how long can they keep things secret from the rest of their family? What will happen in the outback come back to haunt them. And with Mary's former professor, Antoine, played by Ramirez, suddenly in the picture, can their relationship withstand newly unearthed secrets from Mary's past? Peacock shared first look photos for the season in August. Wolf Like Me is created, written, directed, and executive produced by A. Forsyth. Fisher and Gadd are also executive producing with Jodie Masterson and Bruna Andrea and Steve Hatensky. Season 2 premieres October 19th. Alice in Borderland appears to have been renewed by Netflix. The streaming service shared a poster Tuesday that teased Season 3 of the Japanese thriller. The post featured 10 playing cards arranged in 2 rows of 5 cards each. Fans decrypted the post by using the card's face value and sued to spell out Alice 3. As of Wednesday morning, the post has been viewed over 3.3 million times and received over 30,000 likes. Alice in Borderland is based on the Haro Asa graphic novel. The series is a survival drama set in Tokyo and follows a group of young people who compete in a deadly battle royale-style games after most of the population mysteriously disappears. Playing cards are a recurrent theme in the show, with the card being drawn each game to dictate the type of challenge. Kento Yamazuki, Taiyo Toshiya, Nijiro Mikurama, Ayoki Miyoshi, Dori Sakurada, and Asia Ashanya also star. Alice in Borderland premiered on Netflix in 2020 and returned for a second season in December of 2022. Netflix is giving a glimpse of the new film Sister Death. The streaming service shared a trailer for the movie Wednesday featuring Aria Benmar. Sister Death is a prequel to the Spanish horror film Veronica, released in 2017. The new film provides an origin story for Sister Death, a blind nun who appears in the original movie. The prequel takes place in post-war Spain and follows Narcisa, played by Aria Benmar, a young novice with supernatural powers who arrive at a convent-turned school for girls to become a teacher. The official synopsis reads, as the days go by, the strange events and increasingly disturbing situations that torment her will eventually lead her to unravel the terrible secrets that surround the convent and haunt its inhabitants. Almudena Amor, Maru Villavesio, Luisa Morelas, and Chelio Viveres also star. Sister Death and Veronica are both directed by Paco Plaza, the co-creator of the Rec horror franchise. Sister Death premieres October 27th on Netflix. Like the Situation Sorrentino and his wife Lauren Sorrentino have another baby on the way. The 41-year-old television personality and his wife announced Tuesday that they're expecting their third child 9 months after their daughter's birth. Sorrentino shared the news alongside photos of himself with Lauren Sorrentino, daughter Mia Bella, and son Romeo Rain. The caption reads, "Good things come in threes, adding another pumpkin to our batch. Baby number 2 coming March 2024. Sorrentino's Jersey Shore co-stars Nicole Snooki Polizzi, Sammy Sweetheart Giancola, and Denise Cortez were among those to congratulate the couple in the comments. The Sorrentinos married in November 2018 and welcomed son Romeo in May 2021. Their daughter Mia was born in January. Sorrentino celebrated his life as a family man in an interview with People in August. He says, "I'll be honest with you, I'm happy to make it this far. I was so wild in my 20s and 30s that being the family man that I am today, being 8 years sober in December, a dad of 2, married 5 years, and a happy, healthy marriage, I'm killing the game." Sorrentino came to fame on the MTV reality series Jersey Shore and returned to star in Jersey Shore Family Vacation. Daveed Diggs and Emmy Raver-Lampman have a baby on the way. The 41-year-old actor and 35-year-old actress announced Tuesday that they're expecting their first child. Raver-Lampman shared the news on Instagram alongside maternity photos that show Diggs cradling her baby bump. She captioned the post, "We can't wait to meet you." Raver-Lampman's Umbrella Academy co-star Tom Hopper and Cassie David celebrated with the couple in the comments. Diggs and Raver-Lampman first met as cast members on the Broadway musical Hamilton in 2015. The couple showcased their Southern California home together in the Architectural Digest in March 2021. Raver-Lampman said at the time, "This may be our first house together, but I already see us and our families and our community and our passions everywhere I look." Diggs most recently played Andre Layton on the TNT series Snowpiercer, while Raver-Lampman portrays Allison Hargreaves on The Umbrella Academy. The British phonographic industry announced the dates for the 2024 BRIT Awards. The 44th annual ceremony will take place March 2nd, 2024 at the O2 Arena in London and will air on ITV1 and ITVX. 2024 will mark the second consecutive year that the BRIT Awards have been held on a Saturday. In addition, the show will take place 3 weeks later than the 2023 ceremony, which was held February 11th. Damian Christian, the managing director and president of promotions of Atlantic Records, will return as the chair of the BRIT Committee in 2024. Christian said in a statement, "The move to a Saturday night for the first time proves to be a huge success, so I'm delighted that we're back in primetime slot again in March. A Saturday night shows helps us lock in our most engaged audiences ever, and we'll be looking to build on that base as we connect with even more fans in 2024. He also added next year's Brits will be our most ambitious show yet, with a host of exciting performances from incredible audiences as we look to celebrate the music that soundtracked our 2023. Sally Wood will again executive produce the show for Brits TV, while Misty Buckley will return to design the set for the awards. Mo Gilligan will host the 2023 ceremony, which will feature performances by Harry Styles, Wet Leg, Sam Smith, and Kim Petras, and other artists. Styles, Wet Leg, and Beyonce were among the big winners. And finally, Bruce Springsteen postponed his remaining tour dates in 2023. The singer's team announced Wednesday that Springsteen will reschedule the rest of his 2023 shows with the E Street Band as he continues to recover from peptic ulcer disease. A notice reads, Bruce Springsteen has continued to recover steadily for peptic ulcer disease over the past few weeks and will continue treatment through the rest of the year on doctor's advice. With this in mind, and out of abundance of caution, all remaining 2023 tour dates for Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band will be postponed until 2024. Springsteen canceled 2 concerts in Philadelphia in August after being taken ill, and postponed his remaining September shows earlier this month due to symptoms of peptic ulcer disease. Rescheduled dates for the 2023 shows will be announced next week. Tickets for postponed performances will remain valid for the new dates, while those no longer able to attend will have 30 days to request a refund. Springsteen said in a statement, "Thank you to all my friends and family and fans for your good wishes, encouragement, and support. I'm on the mend and can't wait to see you all next year." Springsteen kicked off the first leg of the tour February 1st in Tampa and added a new North American leg of the tour later that month. The singer also performed shows in Europe. The tour is the first live concert tour for Springsteen and the E Street Band since their Rivers tour in 2017. And that is the entertainment report for Wednesday, September 27th, 2023. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Answer Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app. Search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.